Hi, I'm Clara. Last year, a friend decided to make a video of the remote introduction and I promised to make it. Today you can see the video, a complete introduction of the remote controller of CypCut. If you are new here, please don't forget to subscribe to this channel and press the bell down. You can't miss my channel. First of all, let's get to know the remote controllers. As a powerful assistant in the operation of CypCut software, the handler is an important helper to simplify operation process and do a faster and more efficient cutting work. Let's take a look at the various function keys of the remote controller. I have listed the brief of each key, taking 30 seconds to get familiar with them, and then we'll get into the more intuitive operation. The start. When we press it, the cutting begins. We can see a red point on the plate. But before we press start, we need to press the shutter first. The shutter should be turned off first and the red point disappears. Then we can press start. The cutting will get processed. The pause is to stop the cutting in the position temporarily, and we can press start to continue the cutting from the position. Attention here, if the mantle plate is not moved, but the cutting head position is changed, a start is still fine to continue the cutting from the paused position. The dry run is to have an empty travel by the cutting vector, but if it's in a paused condition, which means the vector is not finished, dry run is not allowed to press. Stop will make the cutting stop in the position. Attention here, stop will not enable the cutting head go back to the zero. We need to press Fn plus 0 to allow the cutting head to go back to 0 and do the following steps. Again, the dry run is to have an empty travel by the cutting vector, but the cutting head will not follow down. Press the gas, there will be gas blowing out. Follow, when we press it, the cutting head, or we could say Z-axis, will follow down. Normally, we don't suggest to press it carefully. Misoperation could lead to the heat between the mantle plate and cutting head. Do not press follow when there's no mantle plate down. Shutter is the door for the laser beam. We can see it from the red point. Press it, the red point will disappear and cutting is allowed. PT lock is not commonly used. Let's say we are cutting, but power is off suddenly. And when the machine restarts, we can click the PT lock. It will help us to get to the position that the cutting was before the power off. Back and forward. press them, the candy head will return or move forward. Press the laser beam will emit. It's mainly used to check whether there is laser beam. Key 1 to Key 6 are set for tube cutting software, so here we'll not get them introduced. Edge seek is usually used to cut the whole plate, such as the nested plate. Fn is an auxiliary key cooperating with 0. It will get the cutting head returned to the starter of the floating coordination. It's also functional together with key 1 to key 6. The two W are for the chocks rotating, which are for the tube cutting only. The two Z are for the moving of Z-axis. We can also see the cutting head. The keys of direction arrows are pressed to let the cutting head moving back, forward, left, and right. Step is the moving distance we set in software. It should work together with the direction keys. Fast is also the moving distance. It also works together with the direction keys. Frame is to go along the frame, a rectangle or a square of the vector, mainly for checking whether the cutting area is out of the mental plate. Will problems happen to the remote controller? At least I haven't met one case relating to the damage of the controller. The switch is on the side, sometimes will be forgot to turn it on, and the signal receiver should be properly plugged in a USB port. Do you have other thoughts on the laser machines? Please leave it in the comment below. We could talk about the topic later. My shop link is down in the description. Please go there and see what you need. Check another video if you still have the time. See you next Tuesday here on my channel. Bye!